DEEPSEEK Review: The War is Within Us by Domenico Gullotta. Alright, let's dive into a book that doesn't just talk about war, it completely redefines how I look at conflict itself. Domenico Gullotta's The War is Within Us is not your average history of battles or a parade of famous generals. No, this is a bold, multidisciplinary journey that peels back the layers of violence, tracing it all the way from bacteria fighting for survival, ants waging chemical wars, chimpanzees fighting for territory, humans finding new ways to clash. Looming question: could artificial intelligence inherit our urge to compete? What makes this book stand out? First, it's the sheer scope. He's not just making poetic analogies, he's showing how these patterns are part of the same evolutionary story. Conflict isn't some glitch in the human system. It's a feature, not a bug, a constant of complex life. And when you see it through this lens, history, biology, and even the news headlines start to make a different kind of sense. Now don't worry if you're not a science buff. The writing is surprisingly accessible. Concepts that could be intimidating are broken down with clarity. The book is packed with illustrations, videos, and links that turn each chapter into an interactive deep dive. It's like having a mini documentary at your fingertips, without the jargon overload. But what really hit me was how current it all feels. Gullotta doesn't stop at the animal kingdom or ancient wars. Cyber warfare, algorithmic competition, the ethics of AI. Will our machines inherit this drive to compete? Can we steer it into something positive? No easy answers here, but the questions are urgent. And they stick with you long after you close the book. And just when you think it's all doom and gloom, Gullotta flips the script. He doesn't sugarcoat the reality of conflict, but he shows how we can channel that energy into sports, science, art, economic progress. The final chapters are honestly inspiring, reminding me that awareness is the first step to transformation. So who's this book for? History, sociology, biology? Or just want to understand why the world feels so competitive right now? This is for you. It's eye-opening, thought-provoking, and honestly a must-read for anyone wrestling with the big questions about where humanity is headed. Bottom line, The War is Within Us is a powerful, necessary read. It changed how I see conflict, not as something to fear, but as something to understand and maybe, just maybe, to transform. 5 stars. Highly recommended.